Well, this is Richmond. Friday. Raining. Tropical Storm Hanna here. Washed out everything. Should have brought better boots. Should have brought hip huggers. I tell you, this is going to be a bad Saturday. Postpone the race till Sunday. Good move by NASCAR. These cars, they never would have gotten in and out, even if there was a window, and I don't think there's going to be a window for this thing. The Chevy Rock and Roll 400, Sunday, set by points. Kyle Busch on the pole, Carl Edwards outside. Ought to be a great battle going into the first turn with those two guys. And I think that we're going to have some interesting issues going on, because this is going to be a race where the only three guys that really have anything to worry about are Clint Bowyer, Kasey Kahne, and David Ragan. Those three are battling for the last spot in the chase. This is the playoff cut. Everybody else can go wide open, and I think they will. We have some reaction from the California race. Crew chiefs, car owners, drivers, all upset with the car tomorrow, yelling and screaming, coming up with specifics for NASCAR to study. I don't know if NASCAR is going to study them or not. They're hoping that on Monday and Tuesday, when we're supposed to have a NASCAR nationwide test with 8 guys, that we will see some changes that can be applied to the car tomorrow on the Cup side. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what NASCAR does. We've got some interesting stories coming out of here. Patrick Carpentier, dropped last week by Ray Everham and George Gillette, may wind up with the Wood brothers. Talked to Eddie Wood about that. He sort of likes the idea. We talked to Jay Fry, or we tried to talk to Jay Fry. He's just back from Austria. The Austrian boss of Red Bull wants to bring Scott Speed to Cup, but there are only 2 teams. A.J. Allmendinger might be on the hot seat. Jay Fry doesn't want to give him up. He got him in the top 35. Might be 3 Red Bull teams next year, or Jay Fry may go over to the Tony Stewart, Rick Hendrick, Ryan Newman team. Tony Stewart announced today that Darian Grubb will be leaving Rick Hendrick and going over to his team. Of course, that's Hendrick's satellite operation, so it's just like going next door. And we're waiting to see just what's going on with the Clint Bowyer team. He's got a contract up. He seems a little uneasy. Might have more in his mind than just making the chase this year. Kasey Kahne, we're still waiting to see from Dodge what's going on. We're not hearing good things about the Dodge engine, the one that nobody wants to run. Why aren't they running it? I'm hearing because it blows up all the time. Dodge doesn't like that idea. They say it's because the plumbing in the car when they put the engine in is an issue, and they can't swap back and forth between the old engine and the new engine. I don't know if I buy that, but Mike Accavetti still hasn't shown up to talk about the problems that Dodge is having. If Kasey Kahne doesn't make the chase, Dodge is going to be on the sidelines for the last 3 months of the season. That's the story here. Mike Mulhern for the Winston-Salem Journal, journalnow.com.